everyone, this is Miss Erica Danielle. Welcome to my first video for Unlocked with Erica Danielle. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about mental health and kind of let you guys know, how it has affected me, for the first time in a major way within my 25 years of life. So getting right into it. So recently I dealt with, some trauma that has allowed me to check myself into a, hospital and stay there, over the weekend to kind of just evaluate myself and allow myself to better, handle, situations, from that point on. Now, as far as the outcome of that situation, it did help me for the time being, but then once I got outside of the hospital, got back home with being surrounded by family, it definitely was put to the test, and I ended up getting into a situation where I found out that this person that I know that I've been intimate with, on and off, every now and then, also, had a friendship with this person, was in a relationship, with someone, like for the past year. And I feel some type of way about that, because if you're friends with somebody, you should definitely, keep it open book when it comes to honesty. And I feel like, my feelings were definitely, played, definitely was involved, but as far as that person's emotion and how he felt about the situation, he simply just didn't care, because at the end of the day, he got what he wanted, and that's the person that he wanted to be in a relationship with, and I was not okay with that. Yes, I understand that you in a relationship, but the fact of the matter is, that you and I were, sexually involved with each other, and time again you had the chance to tell me, but you wasn't mature enough to tell me. And then you want to pretend that you were sorry for leading me on, but that was just a front, because after that you disrespected me once again by just saying disrespectful stuff to me. And from that point on, things just continue to get worse and worse and worse between me and that individual and everything. And I know a lot of people are familiar with, when it comes to you can tell a lot how a person feel about you just by their actions. And I definitely seen how that person definitely is, because the person does not take accountability, because at the end of the day, you spend so much time wanting to blame the outsider for the outcome of your relationship, when it turned out to not work out. And my thing is, you're the one that's in the relationship, not me. So if you're the one stepping out the relationship, then it's your fault that what happened happened. So at the end of the day, you can't grow from a situation. You cannot learn accountability by blaming everybody else in the situation. Now, I'm not saying every situation is going to be that person's fault, but you gotta understand that you had some fault into the situation as well. You had every chance to tell me that you were in a relationship. I never asked you what's going on in a relationship or this and that third. I never did, because in order for me to actually ask you questions about what's going on in your relationship, one, trust has to be involved, and then two, I'll actually have to know about it. And then if you feel like you can't go to the person that you with about issues and stuff going on in your relationship, then you don't need to be in it. It's just that simple. You just don't need to be in it. But at the same time, you can't really force people into like certain decisions. Like, you have to allow them to make decisions like on their own, so they can learn from it. But you can't learn from situations if you keep putting yourself in a situation for one, and you keep making like the same mistakes over again. So that was just my whole purpose. Like, take accountability. Like, don't sit there put on like a phase trying to make it seem like, oh, you being a man, you being mature, but then on the flip side, then you just being fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody in this world has time for fakeness, like, period. So as far as like where this person not staying, you guys probably already tell by now, just from, you know, the story that I just gave y'all, that me and this person are no longer like in contact with each other. It got to the point where it turned to like a legal situation, and I can't really go too far into that detail. But at the end of the day, I'm 25 years old, and I cannot keep letting certain things slide. I cannot. So it gets to the point where you reach your breaking point, and you have to put your foot down. And yes, you're gonna have different people that you know, or the inner circle, that's gonna tell you, you know, just let it go. But if you feel like it's one situation that traumatizes you, then letting it go may not, you know, more so be the best solution. Sometimes you just gotta take action before letting certain things go, if that makes sense. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm doing what I have to do, what's best for me, because it should not have got to this point to where, you know, it turned into like a legal situation. It should have not got to this point, and it's sad that it got to this point. But this time I have to show you that I'm serious about the fact, you know, the things that you said was not called for. You know, as far as calling out my name and then throwing, you know, other this type of stuff that was just, you know, way out of line. Yeah, you supposed to be a man, and you raised 2 little girls. Like, that does not make no sense at all. It does not make any sense. It's like, how you gonna raise 2 little girls, but the way you talking to women is just beyond like disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does not make any sense. So at the end of the day, you know, this is what I have to do. Nobody's going to persuade me otherwise, you know, to back out the situation. It is what it is, and what happens happens. But at the end of the day, I'm just, you know, tired. I've been through a lot of, you know, mental, you know, stress, and I hope this message kind of relates to somebody, to kind of help them figure out, you know, what they should do. I know exactly, you know, what I want to do as far as the situation and everything, and going through this process, you know, what I've learned, you know, by myself. You know, like I said, I've let, you know, a lot of things slide, because people think like when you let certain things slide, like you're easy target, and you really not, until you show them why you should not be played with. But then what's so crazy, people get mad at you when you reciprocate the same energy that they reciprocated to you, and it's like you have no reason to feel that way, because if that's the type of attention and energy that you give, then the energy that you get back is exactly what you deserve. So if you don't want certain energy given to you, then don't give that type of energy. It's that simple. It's that simple. So at the end of the day, you know, most of us are adults. We need to learn how to be adults, and watch what we say and watch what we do, and learn from our actions at the end of the day. So but like I said, you know, I hope this personal story of mine kind of help you guys in this situation, and feel free to leave a comment below this video, and I'm going to also leave, you know, my other social media platforms in the description as well, so you guys can follow me beyond YouTube, and just see, you know, more so like my lifestyle on different platforms. And last but not least, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications to be notified every time I drop a video. And I hope you guys have a good week. Bye.
So tonight you should go and take a chance.